So the past couple days, I felt sad. So I wanted to make a video about it to talk it out. Uh, One is, as humans, we have a range of emotions that go from happy to sad. And just like the ocean has a high tide and a low tide, there's a rhythm to life. And this range of emotion and the going back and forth or cycling through, in my mind, is similar to the ocean cycling through the day with high tide and low tide. Now, it's true that each individual person has their own personality, their own makeup, their own DNA. Some people struggle in like a flood zone of life, meaning that they're constantly lingering in depression and sadness. And some people, they're constantly passionate and enthusiastic. And then there's the middle ground. But we all have a range, and we all have human emotions. And there are exterior factors that play a part in where we're at in the range of happiness to sadness. I think I felt sad the past couple days. One is just, again, because it's part of the cycle of life. But two is because I've been spending time with my elderly mother. So she has been sad because, she's getting older. And when she's not outside and I have to push her to get outside, she gets more sad. And so right there, an external factor that plays a part in your happiness or sadness is how much time you get outside, how active you are. The less active, the more idle, the higher the sadness range of your emotions go. Depression is very much centered to being indoors, lack of sunlight, lack of vitamin D, lack of fresh air, all those things, they play a factor. And the other reason my mom's sad, I think, because she's getting older, she's seeing a lot of change. Of course, with the pandemic and everything else that's going on in the world right now, that all plays a factor in mental health. And so, but that wears on you when you're around other people who are sad, or if you ever spend time in a nursing home, or, even if you ever went to jail or being a police officer, doing different things, a counselor, being around people who are struggling or in very extreme circumstance, a nurse, a doctor, that wears on your mind. A YouTuber, being a YouTuber and dealing with every comment, dealing with every viewpoint in the world, and a lot of people that have problems, that wears on you, and it's a burden, and it's a push in the direction of, I just don't want to deal with it anymore. Like I say, being a YouTuber is almost like being in a mental boxing match. But it's the same thing with a nurse, with a doctor, with a police officer, with just life, everyone deals with it. And, I don't feel that sad this morning because, a new day sometimes brings a renewed mindset. It's true. You have to get the proper sleep. And my mom's mood changes. Like, she'll be happy today, sad tomorrow. So you have to learn not to let other people's mood affect you too. You have to learn not to want to hold on too much to the singular moment. Because sometimes we fear in life we'll lose something, lose money, lose a loved one. And it's part of life. Part of life is loss. It's guaranteed. Time is like a river. You can never touch the same spot twice. So how do you deal with that and not be sad? It's trying to stay in the moment and stay active and not let your mind linger too much. That's a discipline. That's why you need to wake up early, stay active, and go to bed, and let your body cycle through the day properly. Because you're always going to have high and low tide. The best thing you can do is get on a natural rhythm with a good sleep cycle. And then, look, you find joy again. You go to the happy range. You go to the happy range, you'll probably be sad again. You'll cycle, but you want to just keep cycling. You want to keep a fluid movement towards life helps relieve some of the sadness. And then, of course, sadness also comes from memories of lost relationships, whether you stop talking to family members, a divorce, children, breakups, deaths in your life. And, all that plays a part, especially as you get older. You have more memories, you have more loss, more severed relationships that can play on your mind. and you have less to look forward to, less hope. So you got to deal with all the external factors, the food you eat, the amount of time you get outside, your environment. That's why I always say, like, getting sunlight and being in a state, in a climate, in an environment that is inspiring is important. And I think minimalism helps. Less things to worry about, less stress, more time to relieve your natural stress, and then, focus on getting back to a good place again, because you're in a cycle. But those are my thoughts on sadness, depression, happiness, the range of emotions, the high tide and the low tides of life that us as humans all face, some more than others, but all humans face emotions. There's some people, that are deranged, that's true. But, look, all we can do is take life one day at a time. So hopefully my videos help you in some way. I appreciate those who watch. I appreciate my members. I'm thankful. And all we can do, guys, just keep showing up, do the best we can. Try to keep a healthy routine. Keep adventure, but try to keep a healthy, consistent routine to keep a foundation and stability in your life. All right, guys, God bless you. Have a good day. Peace and love. See you in the next one.